What's up YouTube, Redbeard's Garage, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the suspension on the 4-seater go-kart. So we're getting the front end all mocked up on this. I was going to build some custom A-arms, but the way they would have had to bend, if I would have mounted them to the side, they'd have been like 5 inches wide. So this is the whole front end off of a 150. Since the 150's like, the Zircon 150 has like a stub nose front end, and the suspension is mostly, well, you can see how he's tacked up the A-arm over here. It's under the go-kart quite a bit, and this is going to be perfect because now we can bolt this whole entire spindle setup off of a 150 and use the tires off this old Maximum.
Okay, we pulled measurements off of the 150. The thing we don't like about it is the front end is 7 inches wider than the rear end, and it just looks goofy. So we've done our, figuring, and on this one here, we've modified the mounting brackets to where it's just going to be 1 inch wider in the front than the rear, so it'll look a lot better. But we went off of all the measurements on the 150 to make this work. And like I said, the 150 suspension works great, and the wheels we got and everything's for 150, so there's no reason not to use the same suspension setup. So
yeah, and we'll get everything new from Go Power Sports after, on the final assembly, after it's been painted and everything. We'll do everything new. We're just using this used stuff to mock it up. Right. And all this will go back on the 150 when this goes to paint. So we'll put you on the tripod, and we're going to get to welding all the tabs on, and we'll show you the final product. So stay tuned.
Right then.
Alright, so I'm taking this other side off the this Maxim. We barely showed y'all this on the channel, but it'll be alive one day. We bought this just because I think I paid $150 for this go-kart, which is a really good deal. So we're going to rebuild the whole front end on it after we get the 4-seater done. So I have new seats for it, new fenders, all that good stuff. So we'll completely revamp this with the engine off the Zircon 150. So I'm going to finish pulling this front end off, and I got one tie rod left, and then this front end can get transplanted onto the 4-seater.
The suspension travel. See, it's got plenty to come up.
Okay.
I'm gonna tack this nut here.
Now flex it, Brandon.
You come up that far.
Okay.
How much?
It looks awesome. I've already filmed this.
Okay.
Let's pick my nose. So we got the 150 front end all bolted on one side. He's tacking up the stuff on the other side. If you look right here, basically how we did it was drilled a hole out in this headlight area and welded a nut inside there for this long bolt to go through this top A-arm, and then we capped it off. Then we put a little Go Power Sports gusset, and I'll trim this stuff, you know, like these corners down to make it look a little bit better. But you know, she's all good to go. You can see the travel, and now we just have to make tabs for the shock, and then set up the rack and pinion steering.
Plenty of room.
I love it. That's Philip, Becca's daddy.
Oh, okay.
When his daddy went in the nursing home, he told us to come over and get whatever we wanted out of his dad's house. And that's what it. Inspiration. Inspiration to have a massive head. They call him horse head in high school. Horse head.
Poor dad.
Lived around these corners. Halfway through the job, or you gonna do it right?
Hey Becky, you paying the light bill this month, or?
Nah.
Here, Brandon. It's a rare occasion when I get to stand back and watch someone else work. Lonnie's here. Good Lord. Bless Lonnie's heart.
Where's the bolt at?
Over here. Right here.
Okay.
Goodness, that's the accurate on it. Oh my gosh. Gonna work?
Well, the long one's going to be trimmed a little bit.
Well, let me hand you the trimmer. You know what you want, what you really, really want. Then we can cap it off to strengthen it.
Great idea. Okay, tighten him up. Willard.
Remember what size it was?
7.
Ooh, it's a good number. Just grab all the wrenches. Bam. Okay.
The other way.
How tight you want them, so cheeks?
Work them down.
Oh, for the freaking love of John Wayne. Torque them down. As you can see, Brandon's using his man hands to caress the joints into.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Well, this one hangs down a little bit below the pipe.
Well, you know, people ain't gonna look down at it.
Okay.
Up at it.
Okay.
Tack in place.
Let's say go with it right there.
I quit. Crap.
Cords on cords on cords.
Stack some stacks.
What's that adapter deal you got on there?
I run 110 on my plasma
Oh.
and do garbage cuts. Are we tacking it? Holy bud.
I warned you.
Nailed it. Can we raise this up some, or is that level?
Yeah, wherever you want to put it at, Greg.
Well, it's going to be easier to cap like that, I reckon.
You can always put something under the bottom.
What do you think?
I like it.
We just leave it like that. It'll be fine.
Well, it.
Sure?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
You're around this corner too quick.
That's a knife.
The wildlife at Redbeard's garage. And a speaker box on the top shelf in the garage.
It's 5 degrees. Okay.
They're pretty gross looking.
Get ready. That's like
Okay, take it right there. Just want to let go and see what happens. So it drops down a little bit and I'll let go of it. It should be real close right there.
bam. Oh, horrible. That's it. That's the piece I was looking for.
I got one of them apart.
I found them passes of like 20 for a couple doll hairs. You know, we got that money.
We wish
I had
we
that money when we
the
started building go-karts. And we don't have that money no more. Money gone.
Shout out to Sarah for letting us have Brennan.
Alright, so I'm rigging this front end so it won't turn as easy, so we can take it off the workbench and roll the motor section up to it to see how that's going to mock up. So I'm just hooking bungee cords to it right now. These little baby bungee cords. This is just, you know, redneck, but it will work. I'm sure of it.
Ready to ride that baby?
Yeah. Oh, it looks so cool.
There you go. All right. So, I think it's going to need to be, I think the shocks are going to need to be lowered down some more to, you know, push the tires down further. I don't know. We'll have to test it. Actually, no, it won't. That's good.
Lonnie doing work.
What's that supposed to be? I heard that. This side's got plenty of space.
Yeah, it needs to be.
Twist this. Oh, gosh. Sorry.
That's fine. There we go.
Needs to slide a little bit.
Lonnie, what are we looking at?
We're looking at what will be, minus the cage, what's going to be the final product of the 4-seater.
The thing looks freaking awesome. And of course, it's going to add a lot of look to it when I build the back section on it. That's going to have like a little luggage rack. But the thing looks mean. And the rusty look makes it look like a Mad Max kind of vehicle. That's what I keep getting.
But put just clear over it so it keeps that little...
Yeah. Clear coat the... So basically, there's going to be some shock mounts that come down, and then it's going to go up to a platform that's hovering probably a foot above the engine, right where I want it, where the headrest is going to be for the back seats, because there will be a headrest, kind of a headrest bar up there, and then there'll be some bars coming from here that's going to slant down and go to that. Oh man,
it's gonna be sweet.
Looks
it looks
awesome.
good right now.
Let me get you a back look. I hope you can really tell what it looks like. I mean, because there's a lot going on behind it. Go hit enter on that garage door button. Shut the garage door.
That luggage rack's gonna add a lot too, where it looks empty back there above the back wheels.
Yeah, it looks incomplete. It looks weird with that back end and without the luggage rack. But I couldn't be happier with the proportion of it. Oh, it's awesome. It is awesome. I don't think you keep saying the cage. Everybody keeps saying the cage is too tall, and it isn't. When my daughter's sitting on it, she has about 10 inches or so between her head and the rack, and that's what you want on a kid's go-kart. You don't want it to be, 4 inches above their head.
Right here.
Yeah, they're going to bounce around on the thing. They don't want to bust their head open, but yeah. So now I have to start building the back section. So guys, let me know what you think of this thing in the comment section below. I think it looks pretty freaking awesome. I'm getting really pumped to see this thing be able to drive around on its own, and we're getting really close. We have to do the rear section onto the go-kart, which is kind of like a luggage rack, and it'll also house the gas tank, and that'll give somewheres for those rear shocks to bolt up, and I'll probably put some type of adjustability to it, you know, a couple notches for the shocks. Now in the front end, the only thing we have left to do is weld some little tabs onto the spindles for the ball joint for the tie rod to hook onto, and I need to make some tie rod links and extend the shafts going from the steering wheel down to the rack. So we'll be doing all that in the next episode, but definitely let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. It's looking pretty sweet. As always, guys, don't forget to go Power Sports and use that discount code REDBEARD to save 10% on all your go-kart needs. Of course, without them, we couldn't have been able to do this. They have helped us out a ton, and this just wouldn't have been possible without their support. And make sure you go and like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, where you would have got to see pictures of this a few days before, you know, the video came out on YouTube. You can stay more up to date with us, and you can ask me questions there, and I'll answer everybody's questions back. It may take me a day sometimes, you know, it depends on how many questions I'm getting, because it is a little bit time consuming. So ask and be patient. But guys, don't forget to always come back to Redbeard's Garage. I'm out.